We're going to run another test run of the first article for Stay on Target. This is the Tik'd Grievous deck. This is actually my second match in the Tabletop Simulator League. It's been put on for Season 1. So, playing against my opponent, I've played him once before already. We played different decks, and I lost in a pretty epic fashion. So, I'm hoping for something a little better this time. Alright, so open my initial hand, then toss away a couple things. Jetpack, with all those Padawans, looks like it could be really strong. So I'll put the gun away and hope for some events to help me out. We'll keep up backup muscle, because we might be able to kill things pretty quickly here. Alright, so we'll roll off and see how we do here. And, wow, double 3 on Grievous. So I rolled an 8. That's pretty unbeatable, so good things have come our way. Alright, so I can take mine. I think I'm going to take his. I've got a lot less health than him, and I'm a little bit worried about giving him unblockable damage every turn if he does activate faster, especially once I start rattling off politic combinations. So, lets me put a couple shields on someone right away, too. Alright, so my opponent's gonna take the first action once we get rolling here. Alright, we're looking at each other's cards a little bit here still. So, Padawans have pretty low health, and in Padawan decks they normally play weapons on their units right away, so we'll probably try to off those pretty quick. Double Ray is kind of tempting too. Takes away 2 of his dice, but if Ray ends up with not many upgrades on her, if we trash him with Grievous, then she's not too dangerous. So it looks like he's going to play a Luke Saber with his first action. That's pretty rough for us. So I'll use Probe here, I think. See if I can pull out any events, any deflects or mind tricks. Ray's Staff and the Lightsaber. So that was a no hit for our Probe, unfortunately. But I guess we haven't given him too much information as to who we're going to focus on for this game. This is with the baseline deck from the Stay on Target series still, so I haven't done any of those modifications that I put in the bottom. Alright, so he rolled Ray, got a modified side. Nothing bad yet. We'll play this Jetpack to prepare for the impending damage from these lightsabers. Looks like he got a ranged and a 2 melee, so this melee is going to be pretty painful this turn, it looks like. Alright, we got some blanks and a resource. Alright, these are classic rolls here, guys. Looks like he's going to go ahead and roll everything, which is good for us. We don't take the money, maybe we'll electroshock next turn. We can't really take away all his damage, we can just take away 2, so it's not super tempting. I might just play backup muscle at that point and start dishing out the damage. So yeah, we'll see where he focuses. Hopefully he focuses on Grievous, because most of our main upgrades in this deck go on to Politic. And those 3 damage sides came up early, so they're probably pretty intimidating. I'll turn the chat log off for you guys. Don't have to suffer through that. Alright, yeah, so he's going to do 5 damage to Grievous right away. Electroshock doesn't really help us at this point. We'll play backup muscle. It may have made more sense to activate Grievous first and see if we need that resource for his damage sides, but I like getting that out there. We can have better things later. So he's gonna take a resource, or he's gonna reroll. Okay. He rolls a +3 and a 1. Thank goodness there's no awakenings here. We'll roll Grievous. We get a 5 if we had the money, but we don't have the money, so what can you do? Yeah, so I'm guessing he's going to take his resource and probably claim after that. Doesn't want to discard too much. I'm going to reroll that 3 damage because I don't think I'm going to get a resource necessarily for Politic, but we'll see how it goes. And we got a resource, a jetpack special, and yeah. Alright, let's see what he's going to do now. Yeah, so we'll use jetpack special, get rid of that melee damage. At this point, he's going to claim, and then start smacking with Grievous. Well, I just realized I read this battlefield wrong. I thought it was the play 1 from your hand for 1 cheaper, but it's return stuff to your hand. That's not nearly as helpful. I guess yeah, that was a really bad move. It just gives him chances to return things and avoid Grievous stealing them. We'll back up muscle 1 onto that Padawan, and hopefully we can get Luke's lightsaber on our side pretty soon, although Grievous doesn't look like he's going to last very long. Alright, we drew another Electroshock, copy of Unpredictable, and our Cheapo Blaster. We gotta gain our resources, yeah, so we got 2 resources, 4 resources now. So second jetpack in Politic looks pretty tempting. There's a lot of melee damage on the other side of the field. But we do have 2 Electroshocks, which does the same thing without having to roll what we don't want. So we'll see what he plays. He's going to play a lightsaber. I'm going to activate Grievous and just try to get some damage out of him before he dies. He only needs 5 to hit him, and that should be pretty easy with the dice he has on the field. So roll Grievous, and whoa, 4 damage direct. So we got enough to kill that Paladin and steal the lightsaber. We're going to hold off on it for now. The worst that could happen is he could make us reroll, or he could change the sides on one of them. But I think we want to activate Politic before we kill that Paladin. That way we can double up on Politic's activations. Alright, let's see what happens here. A resource, and he's going to have to reroll that one. Into a shield. Okay. So he could shield the Padawan, but then we can kill it with backup muscle if we need to. So we'll activate Politic. I know I haven't played any upgrades on him yet, but gotta get what we can. So a blank, focus, and a +2 or +3, something around there. So we'll see what he does. Hopefully we can kill that Padawan with Grievous next. Looks like he's going to activate Ray, which is good for us unless something bad comes up. So just a bunch of resources. So we'll do 4 and kill that Padawan and take Luke's lightsaber. We won't get to use it this round, but if Grievous lasts, we'll use it next round, and if not, at least it denies him a lightsaber. So yeah, so next we'll probably target the other Padawan. It's got a lightsaber on it as well. It does have redeploy, but the way Grievous works is he can steal an upgrade before redeploy comes into effect, so we might get a dual lightsaber wielding General Grievous, which is pretty thematic, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so yeah, I gotta ready my Politic, and see where he goes next. Alright, looks like he's going to discard a Force Training to reroll a bunch of stuff. Probably looking for some damage to off Grievous at this point. I've got a 1 melee and a focus. I'm going to reroll something else. I'll just focus into our range damage at this point. See if I can get this off before he deflects or anything else. And yeah, he's going to deflect. Alright, he chose to deflect the +2, which deals 1 damage to Grievous. It leaves my Politic gun out there, which is a little nice. I can get 1 damage off. If he had hit the 1 damage, it would have prevented that +2 from even mattering, but it only would have saved him 1 health, so. Yeah, so I'm going to play Jetpack, see what he does. He's going to resolve a few dice. He's trying to get 3 damage out of Ray. I'm going to unpredictable that +1, see if I can get it onto a not natural damage side, force him to think a little more. And it's a discard, okay, so let's get this gun out of here before he discards it, because 5 dice Politic is the best combo for him. And with that, let's see what he wants to do. Looks like he's going to re-roll 2 dice into 3 damage and a blank. It's unfortunate. We'll ping that Padawan for 1 at this point, because then we're ready to reactivate Politic for 5 dice and see if we can get rid of some things. He's already used Deflect this turn, so he probably doesn't have both copies in his hand right now. Although I have both Electroshocks, so who knows what's going on. He's going to discard all in and reroll. Alright, so now we're no longer worried about Deflect, which is nice. And he gets a special and a resource. Alright, so that modified damage isn't coming through this round. He doesn't have any cards left in his hand to force it through. I've got a resource, and I think I'm going to Electroshock that special away. There's no reason to give him 2 free damage if I can prevent it. Worst thing he could do is return that lightsaber to his hand for a resource, and we won't steal it if we happen to kill the Padawan this turn, but 6 damage is a lot to ask for from Politic for 1 activation. But it could happen. We've got a backup muscle as well, so things could work out. Alright, we rolled 1, a +2, and yeah, we have a natural 6. So we don't even have to use backup muscle, and we've got 3 shields to throw on Grievous, so I'm assuming he's going to claim here. There's not much else he can do, and he'll want to guarantee first turn next round, but things are snowballing pretty fast. So it looks like we're going to get our combo off and get to activate Politic twice, or 3 times just in this round. So that's 4 character activations in 1 round with only 2 characters on the board, so you can really stack up your upgrades. So yeah, we'll kill off that Padawan. Our chat system to my opponent is falling apart, so I'll have to use the actual physical chat box instead of talking with him. But yeah, we got rid of the Padawan. Let's steal that lightsaber. Grievous is set up to really smack down next turn, assuming he doesn't get killed right away. But with 4 health and 3 shields, he should be able to survive at least to activate and see what he can do. Trying to get my mic working with my opponent again. Looks like it's not gonna cooperate, so we'll just use the chat box for now and keep talking to you guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put 3 shields in Grievous, activate backup muscle, throw it on Ray, and then we'll activate Politic again. See how much we can throw on the Ray. She's got 10 health, and we've got a ton of health left, so we're really perched to just destroy things here. We've got 9 dice versus his 2 dice on the board for next turn, so barring some miracle like our last game, we should be good to go. But I wouldn't doubt my opponent, because last game he had some miraculous rolls to save himself. Alright, so Politic is going to give us 1 unit, a shield, a disrupt, a jetpack. We'll probably disrupt his resource. We don't need to give him anything extra with all these deflects and blocks I've seen my opponents run in the Tabletop Simulator League. He's claimed at this point, so we can keep going. So I'll turn that jetpack into a +3 and hit for 4 using my focus, and and I'll send one over with backup muscle. So we smacked Ray pretty hard, and killed 2 Padawans this round, so I'm pretty happy with that round. That will ready everything once I figure out my keyboard. And draw to a full hand. We've still got that electroshock from our opening hand or pretty early on in the game, so I'm impressed that it hasn't gone away yet. Right, drew He Doesn't Like You and 3 different types of blasters. We don't even need those anymore. We just need 5 points of damage or something. Alright, so my opponent claims, so he's going to have the first action. Trying to get this mic working, but no luck. Alright, so he's going to play a raised staff, and I'll activate he gets free action from Ray. Never mind. I don't activate Grievous yet. We'll see what she rolls. Maybe we'll electroshock instead. So she rolls 2 resources and a blank. So yeah, we'll throw Grievous out there. See if we can sneak 5 in before they get any shields or any other shenanigans from Ray's staff. We got a disrupt, a 2 damage, and a lightsaber special. So we've got 4 of the damage we need. Maybe makes sense to deal that 2 damage right away in case he rolls Ray's staff into something. But see what he does first. 2 resources isn't going to save him, so I'm going to assume he's going to reroll. Yeah, he's going to reroll, and see what he gets. He gets 1 melee, a discard. Yeah, He Doesn't Like You away that raised staff, just so we don't have to worry about it anymore. We don't need to disrupt him at this point. He's out of money. He could take resources, but then he's throwing away dice. So we'll see what he does. We've got backup muscle and the lightsaber special, assuming he doesn't have any shenanigans. And at that point, we'll have the 3 of the unblockable damage. It's just the 2 more, which is already sitting on our Grievous dice. Yep, looks like he's going to make me discard, and my electroshock will go away. I'll swing for 2, get that through. That way all I have is unblockable left. The game at this point is over. Unless he has some kind of heal, but he had all blue characters, so he'd have to use willpower, I guess. And he doesn't have the money for that. But let's see, he's gonna reroll into another discard. We'll do our 2 unblockable lightsaber. Now Ray's at 9 damage with backup muscle will finish her off. So we won't get to steal Ray's staff, but if he had another character, Grievous would now be fully loaded. So this was the Tik'd Grievous deck again. So thank you guys for listening, and I hope you check the deck out. Later.